All right, Ty Billin, falling in love with a lot of these passing concepts from Alabama with my man Steve Sarkisian, straight out the West Coast playbook. So a lot of these concepts I know just from covering professional football and from covering USC and various other teams that were tried and true in the West Coast playbook. So check this 3-by-1 formation out right here. This is the play, right? The Najee Harris TD. Look at the nuances of it, right? So it's essentially a mesh concept because you'll have Devontae Smith running a drag. My man with the middle release here, Najee Harris, ends up running an out, right? So he's essentially running a drag himself. Then you have Jerry Jeudy right here. Jerry Jeudy's pretty much working as a blocker, right? A pseudo blocker, because he's not trying to get open or anything. He's trying to muddy the waters around here to get an outside release from Najee Harris. You have Henry Ruggs over here. He's running an out. He's running a hard out too, because he's pressing it like he's going vert right against J.C. Horn, who I'm super impressed with. But he ends up running an out. And then you have Miller Forrestar running a dig, right? But like I said before, the cheese is made right there. All right, no play action or anything, obviously, because everyone's releasing out into the formation. You can see what I mean about Jeudy right here. Look at this. Check. Also, you got to note the single high post safety and Jerry Jeudy coming in motion, and then the cornerback following him. So you know some type of man coverage. You notice you don't see any eyes from the corners. So you know that is man coverage. But watch Jeudy right here. He immediately comes, right? You can say that he maybe was trying to run a whip route, but I think they just wanted to kind of sell that, because look what he ends up doing right here. He just ends up starting the block, right? Tua is holding the ball, and he's already chicken fighting right here. And look what the mesh concept. Look what the mesh concept is doing between these two. It's clearing out with him blocking right there. It's clearing out. Obviously, you got to follow Devontae Smith. Now look, wide the heck open, and you put him in a conflict of assignment too. The underneath and the above defender there. So nowhere to go right there. Jerry Jeudy still sealing off right here. Now it becomes about hustle and effort, and we know. Obviously, not a highlight channel. It's a film study. No full plays will be shown. No full speed plays. But you knows what happened with this bad boy. Dylan Wanham? No, sir. Is that Dylan? DJ Wanham? Whatever the Wanham brothers' name is. Shout outs to the Wanham brothers, right? Then, of course, your boy Najee. Defensive back approaching right here. 6'3", 240-pound or 230-pound guy, whatever he is. Gonna run him over? Not Najee Harris. Is not what he does. Look at him. Boing, Mr. Hurdler himself. Linebacker comes. He really didn't want no funk. Look at him. He's smaller than Najee Harris. Your linebacker is smaller than Najee Harris, but Najee Harris is hurling cats, man. Come on, Najee. You got to get more physical than that. But, shrugging people off to the house, right? Good stuff, man. Let's check something else out. All right, really like the growth in my man Tua. Being able to take what the defense gives him and not be so aggressive. And without being aggressive, right, he's still able to achieve explosive plays. So you can check this one out right here. Just look at this receiving core right here. I believe this would be Jeudy in the slot, Devontae Smith out wide, John Mechie in the slot, and then Henry Ruggs. So right here you got kind of just a straight vert going on the outside by Smith. Kind of a skinny post by Jeudy. Clearing them out on this side right here. Then you have what it would be a post and wheel combination right there to the boundary. So, but you also have Najee Harris with the middle release and then running another out route right here. So if you see this right here, straight NFL concept and straight NFL decision by Tua. Front facing play action fake. See what everybody's doing. So obviously you can see everyone's eyes. Got combination coverage here, so it looks like some type of cover 3 by the way they're shaded. So you would think that some of these vertical routes would actually work. You can see it in this skinny post right here would start to take shape depending on what's going on with the underneath and how much range this guy has. So something's going to be open under there, right? Not necessarily. Maybe you could have anticipated, but he's not even worried about that right now. He's already in his mind thinking like, man, I can just move the sticks right here with Najee Harris. At least get close to it. Get some yardage. Not everything has to go vert each time. Here's Najee Harris. Using him in the passing game. The man getting his stop and start on. And may have moved the chain. I'm not sure though, but you can just see the route combinations and the ability to not always have to go vert, right? Alabama's not necessarily even pushing the ball downfield as much as I thought they did last season, and it's still achieving explosive results. Man, that's some scary stuff right there. All right, so this is a one-man show route. Outside guys right here. At least might be Tennyson. I'm gonna have to start doing that because the minute I can't see the number and I guess wrong, and people be like, "You don't know anything about football, man. I know you making thousands and thousands of dollars and I live with my mama, but you don't know nothing about football. You didn't know who that guy was." All right, so check this out. You're gonna have orbit motion by my man Jalen Waddle, right? Into a quick pivot to a swing pass. Very quick game oriented stuff. And you can see when they're in the field, right? They have all this space right here. Anything's possible with these type of athletes, right? So I really like the concept of this one right here. It's a quick sprint, right? Pivot back out. Now we're all in it. So this becomes a timing play, and I believe that is Tennyson right there. So they immediately become blockers. And you get my boy Jerry Jeudy with J.C. Horn. That was the matchup of the year thus far, right? J.C. Horn showed me a lot of stuff right there. But you see him getting the ball out in space to a Jalen Waddle. More quick game type stuff. This one, he was surrounded, right? Not good blocking going on. So really nowhere to go right here. So they did a good job. But I think I just wanted to show this play just because J.C. Horn and Jerry Jeudy were getting into it. Look at them boys right there. I love that. Competition rules all. J.C. Horn wasn't scared. Look at him. Boom. Uh-oh. No, I got to do it. What's going on right here? When hands come to the face, I got to see who got it. Boom. Ooh, I don't know. My man Jerry Jeudy's head snapped back a little bit. Wow, look at that. You know, when your head snapped back like that, man, probably slightly concussed. You may be on autopilot the rest of the game. So he didn't have the greatest of games. He probably was working off autopilot. But you see right there, J.C. Horn, he from Georgia. He ain't scared. We ain't scared out here, bro. Look, Jerry Jeudy ain't scared either, though. Talking that cash trash. I love that. Right in each other's face. Mano y mano. Let's go. All right, Alabama with the play bill, right? Doing very similar things that look the same. And then coming with something different off of it. This is one of those. This looks just like the play before, right? Got the orbit motion, quickly pivot into a potential swing pass. However, this time, Jerry Jeudy's not blocking and you don't see them flooded to one side of the field with receivers. You have double over routes. Double over routes running right there. And somebody's going to come open because they saw that it was man coverage, right? So kind of a deep mesh, right? Front facing play action fake. You see the pivot right here into the potential swing, widening the defense. But actually, this becomes kind of a combination coverage. You can see J.C. Horn right here, right? Even though he's in off-man coverage, he's still traveling and following Jerry Jeudy across the field. So that's some type of combination coverage, unless he was off, because I don't see the same being had from my man right here. It looks like he's covering a specific area of the field. But JC, he either traveled and is in man coverage off of Jeudy, right? But still, this was kind of a shot play, conflict of assignment right here. Do you peel back underneath or do you go with Waddle right here, who is widening the defense? So it doesn't matter. J.C. Horn ends up getting a little over eager, bumps Jerry Jeudy, boom, pass interference. All right, some of these 2x2 formations, and especially into the boundary with these quick hitting plays, right? Everything happens really quick into the boundary. Remember, I was telling you guys about switch releases, indoor Banjo coverage, being able to, when guys cross, so you'll get an out route right here by Jerry Jeudy, and then you'll get a slant route right behind that by Devontae Smith. So with that being said, they're in man coverage and each of the receivers are going into their respective zones. You could see a Banjo coverage where J.C. Horn would stay out here, right, and get Jeudy with this out route while the whomever this is right here catches the slant route. That's how you would play that, right? But they want to catch you in a conflict of assignment. They got the hard play action fake coming like a sweep. Nothing going on out here. You can see that those guys, when they fire off the ball, they're not even doing nothing. They ain't even looking. Tua don't even have to look over there, right? So look at my man Mechie got his arms down. You know he ain't doing nothing. But check this out right here with the spacing. Even with the spacing right here, you still want to run that Banjo coverage and being able to switch those guys. So get a hard stem to the outside, then break it to the inside for Devontae Smith. So he already has the leverage right here. And we see the spacing with Jerry Jeudy, but this receiver is still going to try to follow him instead of taking Devontae Smith on this, and he could have possibly intercepted it though. So not very good defense by Will Muschamp, especially a defensive back maven like himself in Travaris Robinson. So inside receiver, inside slide corner, who is that? Oh man, that's my guy too right there, Jamias Williams, man. They making my boys look, both my Georgia boys, J.C. Horn and Jamias Williams right here, getting beat. Wow, actually, look at that. Good stuff right there. He's got the leverage. J.C. Horn just gives up, I think. Come on, J.C., you got to put more effort into it than that. Look at him. He's like, I ain't catching this dude. Especially when he gets muscle relaxed right here. Look at this. Boom. Hit him with the subtle muscle relaxer. Look at it. He goes flying, right? He lost all control of his muscles. And it just launched him into the earth. Look at him flying. Woo, Superman. Why is he flying like that? Nasty. Spread his herb ass in the grass like fertilizer. Damn, JC. But there you have it, man. Yes, it's some of these concepts that Alabama's working on. Looks very hard to defend because if you notice, a lot of this had nothing to do with press coverage. So it's going to take a team that can have the bodies, right? They have 4 and 5 receivers. Not very tight end centric on this one right here. No type of Irv Smith Jr. types out there right now. So very wide receiver-ish in the concepts. Do people have enough bodies to throw at these guys? Enough talented bodies to where they can press up as well and force Tua off of his primary read, and then have the ability to spy him too. So only a couple of teams can do that. I think Georgia, Clemson, Ohio State probably could do it, and we'll see going from there. But these concepts look extremely hard to beat, and they're definitely teaching these guys more NFL concepts this year. All right. But I want to get on that run game a little bit later. But most importantly, I want to get on the defense and see what's going on with the defense. Not impressed at all with the defense, and injuries or whatnot. There's still a lot to be desired in that particular format or in that fashion. All right. But with that being said, it's your boy Murf, the Underground King. Thank you for tuning in, and I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.